It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, the Bulls will be going up against Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, they're currently in possession of a playoff spot as the 7th seed in the East, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind being a little more comfortable than that. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard.
Yeah.
You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes. You know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaquille Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
Sometimes you don't.
Not that dense. Shaquille Johnson.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. To Chicago. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Higgins grabs the board. Outside Turner. Just 5 on the clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jeremic, Turner covering to the paint. Here's Pierce. The rebound by Dantley. Cleveland with the ball. Outside Turner. Jeremic, Turner covering. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Pass to Higgins. Got a piece of it. Here's Grady. The rebound by Dantley.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one misses.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Turner comes with the double team. Here's Grady. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Dantley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Pass to Carmichael. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Turner. Here's Dantley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jeremic. Turner covering. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jeremic. Good work defensively by Turner. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Higgins. Pierce covering. The pass to Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
They get it back. Passes it to Higgins. Outside Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Jeremic. Turner covering. Outside Pierce. Jeremic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Nash is checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
I just got that.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Sanford. That one wide left.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Grady is covered by McDyess. 6 to shoot. Pierce tries again. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. We talked about their defensive strategy facing such an explosive offense. He said, we've done our advanced scouting. We know where they like to get their shots and where they're most effective. The challenge is taking that information and using it out on the court. It's a great test for our players, and I'm eager to see how they respond. Kevin, I'm eager as well. Back to you.
Okay, David, nice work. Holding this offense in check will not be a simple job today.
Especially if they're allowed to get off to a quick start. If they get into a rhythm right away, it's almost impossible to get them out of it.
This team, they like to attack quickly before the defense gets set. So you have to be ready for that and be fast to get back on every possession.
Ball stolen. Here's Grady, and the powerful one-handed slam.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Feeds it to Nash. Here's Higgins. Last game he had 13. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to McDyess. A three-pointer off the mark. Jeremic. Turner covering. Here's Pierce. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. To the paint. Here's McDyess. Here's Sanford. Turner trying to free himself up. Good on the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Chicago trailing here. Jeremic. Turner covering. Jeremic. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Higgins. Rejected by Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Higgins. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Sanford. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. He has 5.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brady is covered by McDyess. Kept alive to the left side wing. Drops one in from the wing.
Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
The Cavaliers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Sanford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah, I love Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also, Kyle Lowry's done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He was kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities just changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Armstrong with it. 8 points his last outing. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Lewis checked in for Cleveland. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Jeremic, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
The free throw is good, now leading by 1. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Nash. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
They get it again. Gallagher, another shot. Can't get the layup. And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 1.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game. And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Lewis, who's coming off a 13-point game against Nash. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Well, this whole period for him, it's been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Oh, good again. Just 3 for 10 with that miss. Pierce with the steal, and he makes good on the layup. Pierce has got 6 points.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Ryan passes it to McDyess. Here's Hart. Out to the wing. From the baseline. McDyess. Good. He's got 6. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Inside, it's tipped. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here are the Cavaliers now. Ryan passes to McDyess. Pass to Bryan. Just 4 to shoot. From 13, offensive rebound. Lewis kicks to Hart. Floats one up. It's tipped. Jeremic. Rebounded by Hart.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
There's the pass to Bryan. It's deflected. Jeremic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Pierce. 4th in steals, 11th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He hits both from the stripe.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bryan. And another miss by Cleveland.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
He kicks it to McDyess to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Pierce shoots the three. Will return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
Cleveland trails by 5. The Cobra out there with Hart. And it's Dantley in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like on Monday, then on Wednesday. Steve, we know plenty of NBA players who are still inconsistent at the free throw line. Just how much of a skill issue is free throw shooting and how much is mental?
You know, I think for a lot of guys that are up in size, just being able to shoot the basketball, I tried it shooting a volleyball when your hands are so big, and that is tough, and that's a skill. But then I see a lot of guys mentally, you can tell is bothering them because they change their routine from year after year. They keep finding different ways. They have to get comfortable, put in the work, and just stick to it. I think they go to too many different these shooting coaches saying, I have a quick fix. And usually it doesn't work, the quick fix.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, Cleveland shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Chicago leading by 5. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for Chicago.
I'll tell you what, their guards have certainly pulled their weight on the glass, helping the big secure it. It's something that coaches harp on all the time. Team rebounding has certainly been one of the positives here tonight.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And here's Armstrong, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot on the wing, and no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Knocks it loose, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The Bulls leading by 6. Now the feed to Pierce. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Dantley's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at the Bulls. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Cleveland. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
I agree. They're not going to be able to coast. They're going to have to battle their way into the postseason. But maybe they'll toughen up by the time the playoffs arrive. This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Passes it to Pierce. He tries for 3. Bulls with the first shot clock. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Cleveland trails by 6. 3-pointer. And no good that time. It's Pierce on the wing. To the inside. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Ryan passes to Dantley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dantley's got his 2nd basket.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Kicks to Armstrong. Pass to Pierce. Over Hart. Tries again. The rebound by Dantley. Dantley's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Ryan passes to Hubbard. Good on the 13-footer. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hart. Pierce covering. Pass to Lewis. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Turner. His last 10 games, he's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles. Carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mindset, and come back out fresh.
The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Carmichael, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Dantley. Dantley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Turner. Over Pierce. The shot by Turner, no good. A tight game here in Cleveland. The pass to Carmichael. Good.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Offline from the top of the key. The Bulls shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's against Turner. Fires from the wing. And that one's good by Pierce. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
To the middle. Here's Higgins. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Swiped it away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Down low. Out to the right wing. Puts it up from 15. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Chicago leading by 8. Jeremic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Sanford. Here's Dantley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Dantley's got 6.
In that type, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Grady. They get the rebound. Carmichael, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Carmichael's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Throws it up high. The shot by Dentley, no good.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing. Just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Cleveland.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nash is checked in. Here's Higgins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Dantley. 13 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Now here's Pierce. Defense is right there. Brady defended by Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Jeremic knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 16.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Pass to Higgins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Tuesday, then on Friday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles. The Bulls leading by 11. Kicks it to Pierce. Jeremic. Turner covering. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
On the wing, Turner. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the middle, Jeremic. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Drills the 3-pointer.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
This is how he makes his living, making those judgment calls, understanding the opportunities.
Outside, Pierce. With the fadeaway. The shot's good. Pierce has got 14 points.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Pass to Dantley. Now here's Turner. To the inside. Here's Dantley. That shot off. Jeremic. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
The pass to Dantley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
The Bulls leading by 8. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Jeremic, Turner covering, and he makes that one. He's got 18.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Stolen. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
And Cleveland making a change here. Cleveland trails by 10. .110 left now here in the second. Bryant sinks the triple.
And there's where if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside Pierce. Fires from the line. And too long on the shot. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Nash at the elbow. Right wing. Here's Bryan. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Pierce. Five to shoot. From 11 feet away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Nash outside. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. We have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, gave them some life.
Thanks for your time, Spo. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Bulls, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far.